Hello guys, I'm going to be opening 100 chaos chests. Now, this is a normal thing, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to figure out how much I made or lost and then calculate at what price it would have been profitable. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this week and not normally is because there is a really nice tome available. And if you get that tome, it sells for 107 Flux on the marketplace. It is the Jade Clover Journal. And this gives you clovers for upgrading your gems. And since gems are expensive to upgrade, you don't want them to break, you need those clovers. The other thing, I looked up the drop tables before I'm doing this, and the various mounts are worth between 16 to 18,500 Flux. That's not that much. Normally a mount will go for about 30,000 Flux when it's new and comes from a chaos chest. So if I get any mounts, I'm just going to hold on to them. I might use them because I want more mastery. I'm only, 200 mastery, so I want more. But it'd be smart to hold on to them and then sell them next week. The other thing is 25 pinatas. And those pinatas are worth 7k each. 25 of them is 175k. So the first valuable thing at all is the Jade Clover. That's it. Oh, these flames, those are worth 20 each. Pearl of Wisdom, that's 12k. Style Surprises, those are about 700 each. They unlock anything, so they're really good at the end. Steed Feed is 14 each. When you get close to having all of the stuff unlocked, these Style Surprises are good to finish out, to collect everything, so nothing's missing. 200 eyes, 400 Flux. Glacial Shards are about 8. Sunlight's about 4. 3 to 4. Formicite's less than a Flux. Okay, so there's one mount, and that was from having the bar all the way full. I probably should finish out the bar twice. I tell people, look, you got to open 100 or don't do it. Second Pearl of Wisdom, so there's another 11 to 12k. 5 more Style Surprises, that's another 3k. Radiant Shards are about 2.5 to 3. Sticky Ichor you can sometimes get for less than 1. The bones are valuable. Wood's valuable. Hey, that number 100, this is the first random lucky. Okay, so that right there is probably about 35, 57, 64, 66, we'll call it. It's actually 65 and a half, but we'll call it 66. So basically, not counting all this junk that really isn't worth much, in order for this to be profitable, these chests would have to be worth, on this roll right here, would have to cost me 600 Flux each. Maybe as high as 700 Flux each. And so that's not going to happen. It isn't profitable to open them. It's just mastery. It would have been far cheaper for me to buy these 2 mounts off the marketplace. Far cheaper. Now, if I had gotten one of the bigger prizes, that would have counted. So I lied. I need, you know, more of these things. So I'm just gonna, you know, go to my little stash here and grab some more. So 44, I think. Impulse control, right, guys? Okay, this will take me to the second lucky. I got 5 chaos chests. Yeah, that's valuable. I can sell those for a lot. Okay, pearls of wisdom. There's the Jade Clover Journal. All right. So I had to open 121 in order to fill up my star bar twice. It takes 140 to fill it up twice, from 0 all the way up. So out of 121, now I'm profitable. I'll do the math when I'm not recording, and then I'll start recording again and tell you what the whole summary was like. So I finished my spreadsheet work, and while looking up prices, I bought a few things, I sold a few things. Before I could finish researching prices, the Pearl of Wisdom's already sold for $11,898 was my list price. So I undercut by like 100 flux off of the number I used. The lowest price was, you know, 1 flux higher than what I sold for. The steed feed, I sold it, the stuff I bought already, so I still have my original 100 back in my inventory here. I used a list price of 11,000 for my calculation on the Fun Police, but I listed one of mine for $11.99 because I think that it's going to go up as soon as it's not available anymore. The Jade Clover, I did a valuation of 105, but I'm selling mine for 114 because I think I can actually get 114 for it. I won't go lower than 105 though. So all things considered, assuming I'd paid 1,600 per chaos chest, I would have made a total of 17,800 flux off of the numbers I used. Now the numbers I'm posting, I make another 10,000 on top of that. And that's decent business. So overall, is this worth it? Yes and no. I say no because I could have gotten 2 caterpillars or 2 fun police instead of getting the one big win of the Jade Clover Tome. That could have been really expensive. I mean, that's an 80,000 flux difference between one of these and one of those. So I didn't get the big money, which is the pinatas. And the pinatas are going for 7K last I looked. I should check again. No, not the vengeful pinata god, the actual pinatas. Okay, so they're going for 1 for 6, and the rest for 69, 7K. So this mastery pinata, I'm just going to turn around. I just bought that, and I'm just going to sell it right now. So 6,998, 1 flux under the decent price here. So that's, if I'd gotten 25 pinatas, that would have been big money because that would have been 7 times 25. Okay, so that would have been 175 flux instead of 113 is what I'm trying to sell my 114, trying to sell the Jade Clover for. So the pinatas would have been a better big money win, but these Jade Clovers I actually recommend that you have because you need to upgrade your gems with protection always. And the clovers you can upgrade to horseshoes, but you don't upgrade radiant or stellar without a jade clover. The other way to get those are these contests. And I'm going to get 50 more from this tomb, or from the contest, but I get 100 a week from the tomb. So I've got a few to spare, but that's only because I've been running with the Jade Clover Tome every week for 5 weeks now. You can upgrade 10 Jade Clovers into, or 100 Jade Clovers into 10 horseshoes. This is worth doing, mostly because it gets expensive to upgrade these gems. It gets really expensive. 494 dust, and I'm only at level 18 out of 25. You need as much as you can get, so it is actually worth buying, even for 113,000 flux, the Jade Clover journals. So when there is one of those, wow, that's a critical tome, it's worth it to do actual opening of the chests. As soon as you get one of those journals, stop opening. Sell the rest. That's your best money bet, because you're probably not going to get 2 in a row when there's 5 things available. The comments will actually contain links to the spreadsheet that I use for my calculations, as well as a spreadsheet that lists what drops each week and the schedule of the drops, because Fun Police came before, and that's why it's not a big item today. I should try that out. Let's see what my new stuff is.